So you injured your knee badly and you're on the way at surgery. Your surgery is planned for next week, or it was 2 weeks ago, 3 months ago, 1 year ago, but you all have the same question. When can I return to sport safely? Your surgeon told you to wait for 6 months, a friend of you told you to wait for 3 months, another doctor said 1 year, and you are lost. The video is there to help you to better understand the process and decide whether if it's safe for you to return to sport or not. First point, return to sport is one step inside the continuum of rehabilitation post-surgery. Let's renew these steps together and ask yourself if you already achieved the expected outcomes at the end of each phase. The phase number 1 is post-surgery. The phase number 2 is return to daily life activities. Phase number 3, strengthening. Phase number 4, return to running. And phase number 5 is return to sports. The most important thing is that each phase will have its specific criteria to assess. In the post-surgery phase, the objective is to decrease the swelling and the pain, restore the mobilities, and activate the muscles. Your knee is often swollen and painful after the ACL reconstruction surgery. Within the first 3 weeks, protect your knee with a cast, and the crutches will help you to decrease the swelling and the pain. Practice some light exercises by yourself or under the guidance of a qualified physiotherapist will help you to restore the mobilities and also to activate the muscle. Usually, we expect to start considering removing the cast and the crutches from 3 to 4 weeks, but only if the quadriceps activation, the knee flexion and the extension are good enough. To consider the end of this phase, ask yourself, am I able to walk without crutches and cast, with confidence, with full knee extension, no pain or increased effusion after 10 minutes of work? If not, please check and ask the support of a physiotherapist. In this phase, you must be able to walk before returning to running or engaging in any sport. First, you need to walk normally at home or in an outdoor environment without limping. Some examples to improve walking gait is walk on obstacle using the hip flexion, knee raise or knee flexion, retro walking. All of that will help you to improve the knee extension. To have a normal walking gait, you need to control your pain and your swelling in the first place. The above-mentioned exercise can increase the muscle strain and also improve the article range of motion with proper pain and swelling management. To consider the end of this phase, ask yourself, can I walk normally without limping, confidently, move easily from the standing to sitting position or lying position, and do a stationary bike? And also, am I able to fully extend my knee or bend my knee around 120-130 degrees of flexion? If not, please check and ask the support of a physiotherapist. For this phase, the knee joint structure must be strong enough to endure the stresses of running. It means your knee must be able to absorb at least 2 or 3 times your body weight for each step. Strengthening exercises should be prioritized on the hamstring, quadriceps, calf, and other muscles such as glutes, abductor, adductor, core, etc. After being able to walk normally and engage in most of the daily activities without problem, you should follow a well-designed and progressive strengthening program for around 6 to 10 weeks minimum to restore the strength and also the stability of your injured leg. To consider the end of this phase, you should ask yourself, am I able to do 10 reps of these 3 exercises? It means unipodal heel raise, single leg bridge, and pistol squat. If not, please check and ask the support of a physiotherapist. For this phase, it's necessary to follow a progressive return to running protocol to help your body but also your brain to readapt to the load. This progressive return to run protocol should be designed for 3 to 6 weeks and be supervised and guided also by a qualified physiotherapist to be sure you restore an optimal running technique. For this phase, you may initially find returning to sport activities challenging, unsettling, and possibly odd. However, returning to sport activities is achievable only if you choose a good milestone early on and have a proper rehabilitation that includes all the required phases. In summary, returning to running after 3 to 5 months following an ACL reconstruction is reasonable and doable. And returning to sport activities between 6 to 9 months following an ACL reconstruction surgery is also reasonable. However, it's significantly important to carefully consider each individual actual capacity and functional, as well as the physical ability. The decision to return to running or to sport should be based on objective criteria of conditioning. Before running, be sure you are confident in all the daily life activities, like walking, sitting, stairs. You already restore all the appropriate knee range of motion. It means you have the full knee flexion, you have the full knee extension, and you also have a good balance and also a good force absorption ability. Prior to return to sport, be sure that you follow an appropriate and progressive return protocol, that you feel confident in jumping, in landing on one leg, changing direction and sprinting, and you are not afraid of any movement involving your knee. A qualified sport physiotherapist will help you to objectively decide if you are ready to run and practice your sport again. We will guide you to follow a progressive and adapted return to run protocol, as well as a progressive sport-specific readaptation to help you to feel more confident to resume your sport.